My name is Joe Ingram1. I'm also known as Chicago Joey, and I'm here for PokerUpdate.com, doing a untitled, some type of series here, where I'm going to be, I guess, telling some adventures from my experiences in the poker world. I've been playing poker for about 8 years now, and I also do a podcast series called The Poker Life. And the guys over at Poker Update proposed an idea that I tell some stories, have some fun, and so here I am. Shout out to my boy Robbie. I'm going to talk about a guy who, when I think about him, I get angry. When I hear his name, I used to want to, bash myself in the head with a baseball bat, or bash him in the head with a baseball bat. But now that I think about him in retrospect, I actually have very fond memories of destroying him at the higher stakes games. And this was a young gentleman by the name of Yusuf Ahmed. And I met this young gentleman named Yusuf Ahmed while I was living in Canada. I met him at the $2, $4 mid-stakes Pile of Omaha games on PokerStars. And there was this random account that showed up out of nowhere, playing this terribly unoptimal style, but just wouldn't lose. And at this time you could check people's results on something called table rating. So if you put his name in there, his graph kind of just went up like this. But he played this really unorthodox, weird style, and everyone was like, "Is this guy a cheater?" People were making posts on the forums like, "Yusuf Ahmed, who is this guy? Is he some bot or something like that?" And this guy terrorized my life for a good 5 or 6 months at the tables. And I made blog posts. I made posts on my Twitter. On 2+2, I made all these posts like, I don't know who this guy is. You shouldn't play with him. He's clearly a cheater. It's some sort of rigged account. I don't know if he works for PokerStars or what, but I want to fucking kill this guy. He lived in Sydney, Australia, actually, and I ended up moving out to Sydney, Australia a couple months later. And once again, he started terrorizing me at the tables, just destroying me. So in the chat, I would type to him like, "Let's meet up right now. One of us is gonna die. Let's fucking end this right now." And of course, as you might imagine, he was sort of hesitant to meet up with me in Australia. I guess typically, if someone was threatening me at the tables. Now, I'm not saying if we would have met up, this would have happened, but I mean, at that time in my life, I can't say for sure either way that, what would have happened, and then what happened was he started moving up, playing less mid-stakes, playing more 10, 20, and 25, 50, and at those stakes, the run good that he was having, playing his unoptimal style, actually he switched to a more, quote-unquote optimal style, and then I started destroying him. And he actually lost a bunch of money playing his optimal style. Then he tried to go back to his original style, which was this weird calling in weird spots and doing these terrible things, and that wasn't working for him either. And poor Yusuf Ahmed, I don't think he's been seen for a while at the poker tables. And I guess the moral of this first story I'm telling you guys is that if there's someone out there you really hate, there's someone out there that really just fucks with you so hard, and sometimes you're gonna want to punch that motherfucker in the face. You're gonna want to kill him. Go! Don't kill him. Don't do that. That's a bad thing. You might get in trouble. You might go to jail. Something bad might happen to you. But know in the end that all you have to do is just move up stakes with him, and at some point in time, you will get your victory. You'll get your glory, and you will get your vengeance on him. Yusuf Ahmed, if you're out there, got love for you, Poppy. Get in touch with me on Twitter at Joe Ingram1, on YouTube at Joe Ingram1 if you want to check out the podcast if you've never seen them before, and make sure you check out PokerUpdate.com, right? Shout out to Robbie again, man.